Hello, hello. If you can hear me. Basically, I started going through my coins and I've got to get rid of some coins, I figured. So I just thought I would go through them real slow and see what I have, cuz what I do is I will take error coins and just throw them in a little bin, and then I forget everything about everything. I have no idea what I have. And then every time, 2 months later or something, I start going through them. I'm like, oh wow, that's a really nice coin. That should be on eBay or something. Or at least, I should at least know I have it. So I got to this quarter and I'm like, okay, what the hell is this quarter? Because this was before I started really sorting my, so if I find now I have a sorting tray that Lori made for me that basically I will, I have double die obverses in this, double die reverse, da 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 da, clash, chips, cracks, freaking whatever. And, but this guy was not in anything. He was just in a bin I have sitting here on my desk with a night. These are among really nice coins, so they're in this little bin for a reason. What else is in there? Oh my god. So I'm gonna go through this bin. This will be probably some nice finds. And not only will I go through them, I'm going to label them and put them in something. So this one here is, if you look up the 83 Philly Spitting Eagle, right? That's kind of what this one's known as. Don't pay any attention to all this shit from, oh my god. I hit my fingernails, Jesus. This is really some bad stuff. Don't pay any attention. That doesn't look any better. Okay, great. So this is the Spitting Eagle. Jesus Christ. All right, and you can see it looks like that eagle be spitting. Oh, I don't have a browser set up. Hold on. Let me add a browser real quick. Just do a window capture. We're going to call this browser. Anybody know OBS? Oh. So I'm going to pull up that. There we go. And now, oh shit, I put both of them on the same thing. Alright, here's what we'll do. Hold on, what does this look? Oh my gosh. What is that going to look like? You can see everything I'm doing. Okay, great. Hey, it's Gerald Salenti. It's my man. Alright. You know what? We're getting rid of that. What I need to do is something different. Oops, I didn't mean to get rid of that. I meant to get rid of that. Okay. So, this is the Spitting Eagle. Look it up. Oh, you know what I can? Hold on. That's exactly what I was trying to do. I was just trying to give you a little browser here. So I can look up the 1983 Spitting Eagle. Oh, but what you're seeing here, what I really wanted to show you was... Hold on. God, I'm so prepared, huh? Oh yeah, die clashes. So this is a pretty cool site, and you can look at overlays. I want to look at 25-cent overlays. Can I make this smaller? It makes it smaller for you too. So that doesn't help at all. Here. Oop. Basically, I'm trying to show you George's right here, his neck. That's what you're seeing as the Spitting Eagle. It's that little thing. But if you look, you can actually on this quarter see, I believe you can see the back of his bun here, all that stuff. So forgive me for my crudeness here. Okay. Had to do this on the fly. Actually, so right here you can see feathers from the eagle behind his head, which is pretty rad. It's a pretty strong die clash. I don't know if you can see any of the plants. That's okay. You can see quite a bit of that eagle, even behind his neck there. You can see the horizontal ones. It's quite a nice die clash. And then you have his neck. Here, let me get my little poking stick here. Hold on. Oh boy. Here we go. You can see his nose right here, going from the branch up there. Here's his neck. Hold on this one, can you see? Sometimes you can see his neck here, and then you can see his chin. This one doesn't have that. Okay. So, oh wow, this one was, oh my god, this one was hit twice. Look at that. Maybe. I got 2 lines on the back, but you can see his full head if you look. You can look right there, that line running. I don't think usually you don't see all of this in a clash die. This is pretty well struck. This must have like just happened. But back here is like the bun part I'm talking about. You can see the kind of little rounded things, and sometimes you can see his ponytail run through here. This is a very shiny cord. Oh yeah, you can see his ponytail right there. If I flip this over, directly on the other side is this. And I think that wavy gravy line right there is what you're seeing. Let me get it in the right light. It's so bright. See the wavy right there? How cool is that? That's a cool coin right there. So, geez. What I'm going to do, let me zoom way out here. It's all manual, so you can do a digital zoom, but it beeps. I don't know how to make it stop beeping. So I'm taking one of these guys here. So what I do, this is one I just looked at that made me want to do this. This is my writing on here. You know, year. I used to write quarter, now I just write 25 cent. Forgive my P, I didn't know I was going to show this to anybody. But I actually go online and I look this up. Which variety is this? And this is the, it's not a great one, but it's a cool one. The E is just slightly doubled on that. So, but that's what I'm going for. So I'm going to take this. Coin is going to go, it doesn't matter which one is forward or back because both sides are equally cool. Alright. And then I'm going to write out a little form here. Okay. It's going to say what? 1983 Philly. So 1983 P. 1983-P. I'm going to do the 25 cents. And I think I'm going to call this a couple things because this is the spitting. I got to get a drink of water. Hold on. I wish I knew if I had volume. Do I have volume? Is there anybody out there? It says I have an excellent connection. I feel it. You know what I mean? Okay, so this is, I'm going to write Spitting Eagle. I-T-T-I-N-G-E-A-G-L-E. I'm actually going to write this nice since people are going to see it. Well, somewhat nice. And then I'm also going to write Clash to Die. Or should I write Die Clash? You know what I mean? What do you do? Here, I'll let you look at this instead of looking at the gunk on my fucking thing. I swear I will clean that. I wasn't going to stream. I've been kind of down and not really wanting to talk or whatever. But why not? Kind of curious. I wouldn't mind going on here and seeing what's doing. Okay, so Spitting Eagle. I'm gonna write Die Clash because it's shorter. But I'm also gonna write obverse and reverse. R-E-V. You know what I mean? Boop boop boop. So what you're gonna end up seeing is this. 1983 P, 25 cents, Spitting Eagle. I didn't do the closed quote. Whatever. Die Clash, obverse, reverse. Okay. And then I'm gonna, man, I really gotta get a browser. You know what I'm gonna do real quick? I am going to create a new scene. Give me 1 sec, guys. Oh my god, is it already used? Okay. Dear Lord, can you see what I'm doing? I hope not. Browser. Oh my god, I can't even. This. Okay. Then we're gonna go here. We're gonna do window capture. Add existing. Okie dokie. Okay. Now I can go over here, and you guys have a browser. So, because I want to show you the process, kind of what I'm doing, not just what I'm doing and what I'm finding. So obviously, I'm gonna let this dry for a minute, right? Probably blow on it or something. It's almost like a cardstock thing. It came with, I don't know what it came. Oh, I guess some older flips. I got not flips, but 2x2s. Okay. This guy goes in here. Why am I struggling? I don't think these are meant to go in here, but they do fit. You just have to get it just right. There we go. And there's like the full, I got my guy and I got my guy. And I think the advantage to doing this is going to be that you can go on and you can take them out and look at them without, you know, seeing the flip. So I want to put it on eBay. If it's in a flip, I got to take the damn thing apart, and I'm wasting money on a flip. And I'm not a big fan of the staples. So this is oh, pardon me. So this is an Arizona. We should zoom in a little bit. The full zoom out was kind of dumb because I want you to be able to see stuff. This is the extra leaf, right? It's called. Let me just make sure. Okie dokie. Here we go. So this is the extra leaf. It's just got a little die chip right there. I'm not gonna spend a lot of money or a lot of time on that one. This one's kind of cool too. I mean, this I see more extra claw Alaska quarters than I see without the extra claw. And if you don't know, he's just got like a 6th claw kind of growing down and blah blah blah. But this one I saved because the A, there's a big die chip on the A. So that's kind of a cool thing, and it's a clean, you know, mostly clean quarter. So it had a lot of things going for it. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on that either. I just pulled these out of that bin to see what they are. I have no idea. So we're going to see them in real time together. What's that below his chin? See that line? This makes me think die clash. Wait, is there a die clash on? No. Sorry, I'm wrong. But there is something under his chin we're going to look at. But this is another one. Another extra freaking claw. And this guy has die chips all over the Great Land, which is cool. So, I think people collect them for that. But what is this? What's below his chin? What's right there on the back? Is there a clash die? You can actually find overlays of all of these. So, here. We can do it together. We're going to go to 25 cent. I've never done this. Oh wow. Does this go by year? No. What is this going by? Jesus. Okay. I'm on track now. Everything you're seeing is happening live. So, it looks like there's not one for. There's no Alaska? Okay, well that's weird. I mean, you don't typically, so I think a lot of people don't realize that you're probably not going to find something that's like not been found. You might, which is really great. You got to be really just on it. I'm going to look at that a little closer though under his chin, because that's... Nah, I guess it's not anything. But still, it's a, you know, it's got the die chips on the back. Let me guess, same thing. There are so many. You can see some, I think, damage on the E. So there's both damage on the E and there's a little chip at the end of it. So the A has some... These are kind of notorious for that. Again, this is a really... They're nice coins. They're not in bad shape. So that has a lot to do with... Jesus. With with whether or not I keep them. I got really picky. I remember finding these extra leaves on these. This is another one. You can see below the big cactus there. There. You got a nice die chip. The extra leaf. I don't think it's a variety. Oh my god. Talking about like seeing a die chip on every effing coin from an effing place. This is one of those. That bird has more die chips. Right there. I think this might be my superpower. Like just... I think I found it. Here it is. You know what I mean? Find things. Oh, that's a nice one. That's a real nice one. Is that the one I already had out? I had a homestead out when I started. Or did I? Maybe that's the one. That's a pretty nice... that's the leaky bucket, but it's a little leakier than the leaky bucket, I think. It's pretty leaky, that guy. Is that in... It's in focus. Okay, so what you're looking at here, obviously, is these big die chips. These come in all shapes and sizes, and but these... God, look at my horrible nail. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. My freaking finger's all tore up. Alright. I'm going to leave my finger out of the frame. Jesus Christ, that's embarrassing. I will work on that. Okay, so... Yep, there's your die chips. Leaky bucket. That one I think I'm going to put on eBay, and I'll show you why if you want. Let's go over to eBay. I think that's where I was. Let's just do this window for eBay and we'll look up... What the hell? I just looked this up. Leaky bucket quarter. Okie dokie. I don't look at anything on here pretty much. Well, I will just to see how silly some people are, I suppose. But, yeah. I just want to know what they sold for. I don't really care about. So, this to me seems reasonable. What the hell is that? Oh yeah, there's a little bit on the bottom of it. You know, $1.49. That's a pretty good size leaky bucket. That's a nice one. $8. Mine's a little bit different than these because it leaks over onto there. Jesus. Oh, I have it in my hand or something. No, I don't. It's right here. So you can see mine's kind of... It's the extra leaky bucket, I might call it. But I think that's worth... For me, I'm going to put that on eBay. I'm going to say, buy it now, I don't know, $5.99 or something. I don't care. Maybe $8. Just leave it there, and I'll take it down as needed. I usually put my stuff on there for way too cheap, and I think that I'm starting to lean towards the buy it now. So here's another extra leaf. Really nice quarter too. It's in pretty good shape. I'd show you, but see my finger. So you can see some of the luster to it. See these lines as they're going, as I tilt it, the butterfly. All right, so this has a lot of nice luster. It's got a nice... I think what I'm going to do is take these and I'm going to sell them probably as a lot, you know. because individually, eh. Oh yeah, this is cool. This is a wide rim. Susan B. Anthony. Dola. And if you don't know much about her, this is the 1979 SBA wide rim. And I will take you over to the browser. Okay, so, geez, these have gone down a lot. The last time I looked on here, they were like between 8 and 15, I guess. So, yeah. They're still selling for 10 in good condition. Yeah, not bad. I mean, it's worth putting on there for 11 bucks, 10 bucks, I don't know. Got it for $1. So I'll probably put that one aside. Oops. It's weird when like your browser's in one place and your other things in the other place, and you think you're clicking on one and you're clicking on the other. Okay. Lot of Alaskas. What's this guy? What's this gonna be? Oh, that's a nice dyed chip on the wing. See that? Not anything. I don't know. Let's see. Let's look it up. While you look at that. This is a Bessie Coleman chip on wing. All right. All right. All right. Check this out. That's definitely one to go on eBay as well, I would say. Okay. So that's a really big one right here. If you can see my cursor. That's not bad though. $4, $6. Mine's a little bit different than all of those. I think I have one like that. But mine is between the wings, so you know, there's a history of them selling anyways, and you know, January 20th is they sell. I can put them on there. Alright, I'm going to put another coin on here, and then I'm going to go back to my scope. What do we have here? What is it? Oh, banger. You see it? You see the banger? Please tell me that I'm on my browser. Alright, man, on my scope. So this is a really cool coin. This is a Clash die, man. And now I'm going to show you what you're looking at. Maybe, if you're lucky. This is pretty rad, in my opinion. Okay. Can I make that bigger for you? I mean, why don't I do like that? Okay. So, let's go over here. You see his ponytail right here. You can see his chin and this. This is a just an overlay, a picture. I don't remember on mine if you can see all this. But look for his ponytail and all that. Ready? Jesus Christ. Okay, here we go. You see his ponytail? It's upside down. So his ponytail is going upward right there. Over here is his neck. And this would be his chin right here. I think you can see part of his chin. Oh yeah, is that his chin? Yeah. So this may be a little bit misaligned too. How rad is that? I love, this is one of my favorite coins. I'm definitely putting that in a plastic. I wouldn't sell that one. It's probably not worth that much. Flash dies are surprisingly cheap, but maybe it's just the run of the mills, you know? Or last time I looked, we can look them up. You want to look it up? You curious? I'm curious. Let me just type it in real quick. We're going to look up Jefferson Nickel Eye Clash error. Whoa. Dang. First one's a Cud die break, which we don't have, but Cuds are king, they say. That's what what's his face says. Blue Ridge Silverhound. But look at here, right here. This has a nice clash. You can see it's funny because here there's Monticello, right? New York, but this is Monticello. So, oh yeah, check this out. You can see mine is a little bit misaligned because on mine his chin on here is right here, but on mine the chin is like more up here, so it's pushed down. But this one looks like it has the head, the forehead right here and stuff. Nice coin. So that sold for $16. See what I'm saying? I have like all of these coins. I have quite a few coins sitting right here, just not doing anything. You know, and if it's like $1 a coin, forget about it. I got a lot of bucks. Even if they're only $1 a coin, that would be a good thing. Oh, this is a die chip and a die break. You can see a break running across the front of Monticello. And then it runs, you know, from the center out to the edge. Kind of a cool coin. I mean, I'm not like gaga over it or anything. Oh, I should show you though. I went through 4 boxes of pennies in 2 days, just searching for 2023s. I did find a couple cool things, like this stood out. It's did it stand out? What the frig am I looking at now? Jesus, it's so shiny. It's making the light do weird stuff. Oh, I think I saw notching on the Liberty, because it's not really obvious by the date that it's doubled, but it is double die. A doubled die obverse. I think I found that to be Wexler's 08. Yeah, WDDO008. And this is a cool one I found just the other day too. Another double die. You can see in the 0. The B, everything in Liberty is the Y. One of the things you look for is the Y, if it has differing sizes of the arms, I guess. And you can see Trust is doubled, kind of smeared down. It looks maybe down and right. Man, I'm stuffy. You know why? I don't have any water. It's hard to talk a lot if you don't have water. Let me, hold on. Okay. Whew. I'm not going to really stream for much longer, but I was just going through these errors and seeing what the hell was in here, because I have a lot of these to go through, and I'd like to get through them and just know what I have. What's this? This is another one from there. God, wouldn't that be cool if it was an extra V? I gotta not show my nail. My finger is so banged up. I'm wondering why I saved that one. Or maybe I thought it was something. It's definitely not an extra V. Is that like a stretched out B? Oh, look at that. That's either a strike through grease or it's a that's probably a late stage cap die. Maybe. Wait. Is that what I'm thinking? Okay, I didn't keep it because of the B. Those dates can tend to be like written up on the rim like that and they look smeared. This is a cool coin actually, and it's definitely worthy of a plastic El Plastico. they call them. All right. Oh, there's a couple more. So I'm just going through the loose coins. I have this bin. Why do I have that in there? Why did I save these? There's not an extra V. Where is it? That's really hard to tell. No, there's no. See how it looks like there's a V after VDB? Right down there. Jesus. Okay. I don't think it is, though. Alright, I have this really decent proof. 1976. It's a pretty sweet coin. Pretty damn shiny. You can see it's probably been rubbed though. A lot of little scratches in there. That's okay though. I think it's pretty. And it's the year I was born. So, special spot. Okay. Not really. I don't really care. Oh, this is a good one. You're in luck, people. Except for this. Hold on. It's really gross. I'm really sorry. I was gonna clean this off, before I stream again. This is just gunk. If you want a good immune system, you should do this, because this is like probably every virus and bacteria you could ever be exposed to. I have herpetogonosyphilitis, I believe it's called, from this, or I should have it, but I don't, because exposure is everything. Alright, this is a cool coin. Ready? We're going to look at it in the front. We're going to say, alright. Based on that, I'm guessing what? That's either America the Beautiful or Statehood. Oh, it's America the Beautiful. But look at the gigantic die break on the house. Between the house and the tree. You see it? You see it? This guy's cool. Right there. Right at the tip of that boy. It's just like a mass there. I think it looks like a mushroom. So we're going to put that in something too. Make sure. I'm trying to do everything the same. Like just establish it. And still relatively new to collecting these things, so I'm kind of perfecting the way that the way that I collect. These are from Jess. More extra claw. So the way that I'm doing this is if I have them in a 2x2 like this, and it's not like a amazing quarter, like, this is another one of those with die. Sorry about the lights. I know I'm not taking it out. That's my point. Is there's no reason to. It's just. What is this? Planchet error I wrote on there. It's like maybe a lamination thing. Yeah, it's probably nothing. Okay, this next one though is a sweet ass quarter. You're gonna be wowed. This is probably the most boring shit quarter you've ever seen that actually means something to me. So, oh, do you see it? Come on. This is a statehood quarter, obviously. For Wyoming. It's not the cleanest quarter in the whole wide world. Actually, I can see the error on it right there. This is a double die reverse. And this is a particular double die reverse. It's number 42, I happen to know because I've looked it up. And it was written on the flip. But I think this warrants a trip over to Wexler's, okay? So what we're gonna do, I know that on these guys, on these Wyoming quarters, there's a lot of double dies. Okay, there's a lot of errors on the back, on the reverse. So I'm gonna go, this is Wexler's doubledie.com. Great resource. So when I think I find a double die, I'm going to look if they're known, or sometimes I'll just sort all my coins by year and then go through each year. And this is how I got to know these and do it. I've just gone a little nuts. But I'll sort them by year, go to a year on here, and look through them all so I know what I'm looking for and I can find it. That works pretty good. Definitely for learning. I just sound like Rain Man. Okay, so we're going to go to state, and then we're going to go down to Wyoming. And this will just be a fun time for you. So what you're seeing on here gives a little blah blah blah. If you have any da 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 that are rare, not shown, we would love to add them. So they're still adding these as they're found, and you can see under the ear, this guy has got a little something. It'll show you the die markers to look for, which is what this is next to the P. So for instance, you're gonna find a coin and you're gonna see, oh, I see this extra ear. The next thing you're gonna look for is this little line on the P. These are called die markers. And these are how you know what the variety is. Hold on. I'm talking a lot. Okay, so again, there's more die markers. This is probably machine doubling on here. Okay, but this is where the reverses start, and you can see the horn of the saddle, and then you got this guy, and each one's given a number. So this is their code, 2007-P 25-cent Wyoming WDDR002. I might actually start writing that format on my things. So you're just looking, there's a ton of them. It's really fun. So, excuse me. Right here is what I'm seeing. Look underneath the saddle horn. Do you see that kind of phantom extra? You don't see it there, just because of the way the light is, but this is why it's important to move your coins like this when you're looking at them. You can see it. There's an extra ridge inside where there should be a gap. That's not supposed to be there. So that's a pretty easy one to find. This takes a lot of time. I feel like it was time well spent though. It's number 19. You can see, right? You're looking at this guy here, and I'm going to take you back over to the scope. Not quite the same, right? Not quite the same. So we're going to keep on trucking. There's just a whole bunch of them, all right? Over and over and over and over and over. So many of them. Okay, da da da. Oh, wait. Here we go. We're close. This is it right here. 42, I believe. You can see how prominent this is. And there's a little die mark under the E in states. Alright, so we're gonna... That's what I'm looking for. I got the big prominent little mark there, and it's under states, I believe. It's, yeah, by his hair. So I'm just gonna, you gotta have a better way to see this. But it is definitely there, and I'm not gonna go that deep in with my scope. So there you go. That's a great and cool quarter. I love that thing. Let's see. What else? Oh my god, I have so many. Alright. We're going to go through some double dies now. Okie dokie. I'm going to tell you everything I know about them. Because I know you want to know. Why else would you be here? This is educational. Geez. Which are the sure ones? Because some of these are so hard to see. that I have no idea how I found them. Yeah. Okay, so we'll go with the really nice ones first. That's a pretty nice one. All right. We're going to split these up by really nice and not really nice. Like this one, you can't really tell. It's probably Liberty is doubled, or you sometimes find notching. So that's a not open. This is a do open. Okay. Let's see. What do we got here? And then you got me going, what? Because I put it in there as a double die. Later on, I went to look at it, and I'm like, how is that a double die? I'm curious. Why did I keep this one? I mean, it's a nice coin, but I wrote double die on it. Didn't I? DDO, double die obverse. I must have had a reason. But I don't know. I'm going to put that one aside. Unless you want to look at it. You know what? Let's look at that one. It's a nice coin. These 2017s, it's probably the B and Liberty there. They're really... Another one. See how little that arm on Y is? That probably has something to do with it. We can look it up. I mean, that's a banger right there. That's the banger of all coins, of all my double dies that made me... Look at these friggin' 2019s, man. I'm telling you. We're going to open all of those. What time is it? It's getting close to my bedtime. But DDO date I said on this. That's a shiny coin. So we're going to try to... I don't know. That's a pretty cool one too. For some reason I said this is a double die, but I don't... This is an early one I found. I'm gonna have to investigate these, because I did spend a lot of time looking. Like I said, I split them up by year, and then I went through them looking at the frickin' year while I was going through them. This is a DDO question mark with a die break reverse. Oh, that's a nice little die break over bottom right to the end. Not convinced. Oh, is suspect. Okay. So, well, we have a few cool coins here. This one I'm actually going to have to mark up, because I'll have to like fill out a little slip for it. Because I actually have it named by variety. So this is one of my favorite coins. And you can see that's a double die obverse 2019. Super cool coin. Super clean. I mean, you know, it's not perfect. What is... Alright. So I gotta do this. I'm gonna do 2019p. And I'm gonna do 1 cent. Okay, this is the WDDO 011. Just give me a second. And this is a best of variety, which is really great. So, again, we can go over to Wexler, my boy. Forgot how far down we were. Sorry. There's a lot of those. And we can go to... What are we at? Shield. Where was I? So again, whole bunch. Look how big and chunky that boy is. Die markers, die markers. You can see that this is when I was telling Jess on his channel, look for the O. That O is so characteristic. The 9, the fat 9 is big too. And you can see that whole thing was stretched, I'm going to guess from left to right and slightly up. Just up of right. And that's what happened. These are the single squeeze. These are the class 9 freaking double dies where they basically pressed super, super force and then it slid just a little bit. And then this is made not on each individual coin. This is made from a master hub hitting the die as it's being created that's going to later punch all these coins. So here's number 11 right here. This is a pretty awesome coin. I'm really happy with it. I've sold 2 of these. I tend to find a lot of them. Well, I used to. Well, I guess I do now too. Excuse me. Man, my nose is like all stuffed up. Is that like from talking? Is that what happens? Oh no, am I sick and I can't go to work tomorrow and I just have to look at coins all day until I feel better? That'd be horrible. Okay. So that guy goes in a holder. And the reason I made the holder, again, was because I had that WDDO 11 written on there, and I don't want to lose that info. I don't want to have to look it up again. Here's another 11. This is crazy. These are... Oh. Yeah, I didn't really do anything that you missed. 849, folks. Look how clean this coin is, number 1. I mean, it's not perfect. And there, is that a fingerprint? Maybe I'll just get some soapy water on it. Maybe. But you can see the 2, or I mean, everything in there is doubled. The Liberty, I think Trust is 2, slightly down and left or down and right. So there's another. I am being told that maybe my quality is not great. What the heck? Anyways, well, there you go. That's a another double die 2019. Boy, that would suck if the quality's bad and you can't see anything I just did for like how the frick long? 48 minutes. Okay, again, 2019p. And I'm gonna make the 1 cent mark. And then I went D. I do put DDO, and then after that put WDDO 11. This way, like if I find one and I want to put it in something, but I don't know which one it is, they're all consistent. Just say W, or they will have the DDO. Does that make any sense? Another best of. So I said that I sold 2 of these. One was $10 and one was for $15. So it's not too bad when you can sell a penny that you got for a penny for $15. It's a lot of fun, honestly. It's a lot of work. But where I was really messing up before was putting these in flips right away. Because once it goes into like one of these things, it's in there, man. Why didn't I put that up there? That's a good one. Right? Yeah, it's not as good. Okay. So, let's look at this guy, because I'm really confused why I would put this in there. if it's nothing. Just give me 1 second. I'm trying to put the just putting the label inside the plastic boy while we look at the 71 we're gonna do next. All right. Again, it says my stuff is excellent connection. So let's go to our double die listings and to our memorials. We have us a 71D on our hands. What do we got here? What am I seeing in this here sauce? I don't see anything that looks like double die anything. So I'm looking at this website again. And I'm just looking at these one at a time. You know, this guy has a really good doubling up here. You can see the notches. Or, is that what they're called? I think that's a notch. Sure, we're going to call that a notch. Oh, wait. So, wait, that's it. There's only one. And it looks like that. So, what is my problem? Is there actually anything on this coin? Or is it just a nice coin? Because I don't see any of that notching. Let me... I'm not going to throw it out. Obviously, it's a nice looking coin, but I don't see any double die anything on that bad boy. I just want to yeah, okay, so nothing. That's a nothing. That's a nice coin, so I'm going to keep it. What else? Take a look at this guy. Why not? I don't know what I do with my knife. It's never a good thing. Oh. It's no problem. I just put it on the bed. Probably wouldn't have been an issue. I have cat-like reflexes. Okay, so I called this just a double die obverse date. That's all I said about this guy. So yeah. Let's take a look and see what we got here. Why do I... Oh, I can see it in the 0. You see it in the 0? That's why I look at the 0 first. So I don't have a label on this one, so we're going to do some diagnostics, y'all. Alright. So, we're going to go back over here. We're going to go to our dual day. What year is this? 15. So this one you can see the birdie. Birdie's doubled. Again. It's pretty cool. You can see that it's just smeared, right? Smeared. This one in particular maybe down and right. Something like that. But mine is in the date. It's not that one. That would be a cool one to have. Let's just double check and make sure it's not weak. Alright. It's not it at all. So sorry about my finger. It's so ugly. Till I work, eh? Okay. So it's not that one. Ooh, look at that guy. He's doubled everywhere. Look at that guy. He got a big fat 0. Like me in high school. You know what I'm saying? This is more like it here. I do like the number 8, but I don't think no. No. It's not that one. Maybe that one. And the way... Okay, do you see this die mark? We're going to look for that. Let's see if there's any more with the. Ooh, that looks more like it right there, number 12. All right, so let's go look. Let's take a look and see if we got this dye chip in his hair. So we're gonna look for dye markers now. I don't know if I see a chip there. I don't. So for this to be this variety, it has to have all of the markers. Has to. It doesn't have that chip right there. It just doesn't have it. So you know what? Let's turn this light down a little bit. And let's nerd out. Because I have to go to bed soon. Alright. Now we're at the looking for dye marker stage. Let me just kind of... I'm going to scan through real quick and see what I think this is. Because there's oh my god, there's a whole bunch of them. Dear God, there's a whole bunch of them. Let me see here. I just want to look at the O because that stands out to me more than anything else. I see that O and I can... This might be it here. Okay, so see that O? You see that O? In the Erdy? We're going to read this. I think it's number 28. Strong extra thickness shows in the letters of Liberty with notches visible on the lower left of Erdy. Okay, so, oh yeah, I see it. There's a notch right there in that T. And there's probably a notch there. I'm looking at that O, and I think that O looks like our O, 0. You know what I mean? So, let's look for notches, huh? Jeez, can I go even further in? Doo-doo-dum. This is going to be too bright. It's such a shiny coin. Let's see. Let's look for notches. The problem is it's so low I can't tilt the damn thing. Because tilting is where you're going to see. Just looking for notches. Mostly on the T I want to see something. I don't see them. That may not be our coin. Hold on. Let's see what else is in here. Other than the notching, what did I say? 20. Yeah, 28. I thought. Small die gouge touches the top of the 0 in the date. A small die gouge, huh? Let's see. Is that a die gouge? And it should have a little spot on here. I think that might be our coin. God, I wish you could see that. But there's a little chip right above the U on the shield. I think that might be us. So I'm like, so you know what I'm looking at here. I'm looking through these. I feel like this might be number 29. What else is there? A die chip can be found on the band below the R in pluribus. Oh yeah, I see that. This one does not have that. This is not the right one. Isn't this fun? So it should have a die right below the R, a little die chip. It's not it. It's not it. Jeez. I guess this is why I did not have this one written down as anything. Because I can't figure out what the hell it is. So someday when I have a little more time, let's see. I think I want this like right, maybe in here. Trying to light up a hair. That light is useful to make it, you know, to see all the ins and outs, if you will. All right, we're gonna probably wrap up shortly. I'm pretty tired. I wake up early. I go to bed early. I gotta go make my coffee for the morning, you know, blah, blah, blah. What did I say? 2015 P. 2015-P, 1 cent. We're just gonna call this. This is a perfect example of why I put DDO first, even though I'm gonna put the Wechsler's number afterwards. I don't always know what Wechsler's number it is, and if they all have DDO right underneath the date, see what I'm saying? My O's are horrible. My O's and my zeros. Let's do one more. I think this is one. I have it written down. I have it down to number 10 as a best of variety. That's a clear. I'm seeing those zeros. The 2 looks doubled. I'm looking for notching and Liberty. So let's take a look real quick. Just get this little insert into my... So these are all coins I found over the past, I don't know, couple months maybe. I look every night at coins. It's been my zen for a little bit now. Let me see here. We're going to go back to, this is going to be a memorial cent. It's going to be a 2006. Let's go to, just so you can see what I'm doing and follow along. I have this as a WDDO, so you can see notching right here on the T and the Y, the R. Let's see what we got here. Sometimes you gotta really look. What is this? Oh, I just found that sitting on my... just sitting on the desk somewhere. Okay. When I say I have all kinds of stuff on my desk so I don't know where this is gonna go, it's very true. I don't see notching under, like, under a higher magnification. I don't see it. Oh, hold on. I might see it, but I think it's bottom. It's on the bottom of the devices. Yeah, it's like bottom left instead. Let's see. What do we got? There's another notching. See that? Notching. This might be more what we have here. I'm calling this maybe our coin. I'm looking at the shape of the zeros. God, I'm so thirsty. Okay. What else are we looking for? What did I have this at? This is number 10. You know, let's just go to the one I think I had it as. There's no sense in reinventing the wheel this late at night. Oh, I just want it to be a best of variety. Jesus Christ, Eric. But look at the notching on that Y. There's no way mine has that. Or does it? So we're going to try to prove this out as a best of variety. Okay? So the first thing I'm going to do is just look at those zeros and see what the hell. And try to remember that I'm on the browser and not on OBS. Because I'm like, why can't I leave the screen? When Scroll up. Oh no, I see the notch on the Y, I think. Hold on. I think I see it. Again, I need to go under like a big... I have a handheld microscope that I really like a lot. Oh yeah. There's total notching on the Y. I wonder if I can see that. Can I zoom in? So, what I'm seeing here, I'm looking for this, that little notch. Okay, see if we can zoom in and find it. I think I see it under a different scope. We're gonna zoom in as far as we can. This is a pain in the ass. Oh yeah, you can see it. Damn, young Eric, who found this. Good job. So you gotta move it around the best you can. I see the notching. I don't see it in that light. I see it right there. It's right. It's very faint. This is okay. So we see that. We see that. Here's your notch. Now let's look at what else it's telling us. A short die scratch runs east from the eyebrow. A short die scratch runs east from the eyebrow. Well, that's east. I know east. I'm a surveyor. Nobody knows east like I do. I don't see it though. Am I too far in? Like, I feel like I'm just too far in. Way in there. Oh, and plus I need to put it on my scope, big dumb dummy. I don't see anything heading east from the eyebrow, but I also don't see a picture of it on here. Let's see. It also says a small die gouge or dot can be found well north of the eye in Liberty. Oh. Freaking. Let me just... Again, they don't have a picture of it. But let me see if I can see it. It's not very descript. Well north? How far is well north? I don't see it. I might be wrong. Reverse. A die gouge can be found just below the U in United. Dude, I don't see what the hell. A die scratch runs northeast from the lower C through the last A in America. A die scratch runs northeast from the lower C through the last A. Northeast from the last C. I don't think this is this one. Oh yeah, it is. You can see it. So it's running actually right from the C. You can see it right there. It's very faint, but you see from the top of the C, of the top of the bottom, the inside bottom of the C. And you can see it running just right up through the A. Right up through the fucking A. Alright, man. Let's go. What's this FG shit? A die scratch, okay. A short die gouge extends from the rim southeast of the tip of the right memorial base. This has devolved, folks. I don't know. I gotta trust myself, but I don't know what I'm gonna write on this one because I don't want to write. You know what? I have extra things. I'm gonna write what I think it is. Just have to prove it out. I don't know what these are worth. They're probably. I don't know. You wanna? Is there a way we can find out? Like, go to eBay and say 2006 WDDO, well, Dunbled, Goubled, die, verse, cent. Really? You're gonna show me 72s? Get out of here with your shit. Wow. Wow. Maybe there's not many out there. That's crazy. So 2006 P 1 cent. We're just going to call this a double die obverse. And I'm going to start working on my zeros. Making sure they don't look like crap. You know what? God, my stomach is growling. WDDO, I'm going to call it 10. I'm going to say this is a best of. I'm not certain, but I don't want to forget that I thought it was that. I will double check it, just because it's fun. Okay. I think I'm done. I'm really tired and I should go to bed. I have these 82s that I don't quite understand. And this 14 that I said was a double die. There's a nice little hair on it. At least it's on the outside. Yeah, I'm really like hungry. I stopped eating early. I stopped eating early in the day. Okay, I'm obviously exhausted. Everybody have a great night. Thank you for hanging out and maybe learning something. Teach me something. I don't know. Ciao.